Numbers have done well. Portugal, they still have the ball secure.
Number five, keep out of the way, both sides.
Well, he ran into Uva.
Accidental offside. They come back for the scrum.
A couple of pretty big guys in that Portuguese scrum. 2 metres, 196.
All the attackers for New Zealand are out on the open side. Interception again. Kept alive too. And New Zealand have to scramble back. Wow, what a breakout that was.
Absolute breakout. That's 2 intercepts we've had. New Zealand trying to spread the ball, trying to get a man in space, because that's part of their game, is the support runners. Now this time it was spilled, bounced up off the arm and intercepted, and straight away looked for support and put it to his boot straight down the field. It ran along the touchline and they were able to keep it in, Portugal.
Really thoroughly enjoying that breakout, weren't they?
Well, now they've got a moment. Now, we heard them say they want to show their ability in rugby. Here's a perfect chance.
Correa into the line out, not straight. Shame.
No, that is a shame. I agree. An absolute tragedy, really, because they wanted that ball. They wanted to have a bit of a go. Very close to the All Black line, and now they have a difficult position. They have a scrum New Zealand ball. And one would think that the All Black scrum would be very strong and solid and stable, which will allow quick ball to Evans and clearance.
We can be sure of one thing: every decision that Chris White gives against the Portuguese today will be greeted with rounding boos, I'm sure, from this crowd here. Then Chris White not happy with the 2 front rows.
Just wait for the moment.
Somerville the side against Silva. The 1 for Portugal. Born, in fact, in Paris, to one of those families from Portugal who've become to live in Portugal. As the pickup again comes from Lowaki, the number 8.
To Masoi.
No, wait. Leave him alone. Let's go.
Leonard takes responsibility himself, but it's not a good one. Breaks on the Portuguese side. It's again Carvalho. And the victim of a big tackle. Support comes in, though, from Miguel Portela, 13 in the first instance.
Still got it.
Drop goal attempt. Molero. It's there. You would think that Portugal had won the World Cup. Wonderful moment. After conceding 2 tries, they get some points on the board.
Oh, what a delight, what a pleasure to be here, to witness, to experience. Malheiro straight through the centre. Couldn't have been better. That's his 2nd crack at it. He had a little bit of an opportunity earlier on. He had a go. 2nd time he thought, I'll nail it. Yes, please, thank you.
Portugal's record point scorer, extending his lead at the top of the league table. Now then, that would spur the All Blacks, I'm sure, back into action. Even helped by the fact that it's going to be a penalty. Now then, what's the decision here?
Well, that's the interesting one, isn't it? Yes, deserved a penalty too. Uva was definitely running obstruction, wasn't he? So the All Blacks deciding to kick for touch, take the line out, and no doubt attack from the line out. They haven't tried to drive a line out yet. It's been off the top so far.
Chris Chuck, I don't think he's had a line-out ball yet. They've all gone to Ali Williams so far.
Do you think it's his time? Let's see.
Let's see. It's Andrew Hoare again into the line-outs.
Williams again.
Yep, for the 3rd time.
New Zealand trying to take it into drive, not able to. Portugal did a good job there, sacking the line out in effect.
Ball in the hands of the giant Tialata.
Sorry. It's 2 knock-ons there. First one, second
Ball
one.
knocked down.
First one, second one. Scrum down.
In fact, the All Black knock-on was the second of 2. so they will get the put in at the scrum.
So the whole width of the field, and we see Rokafoko right on the far touchline. They'll spread this one.
Leonard finally gets it away to Evans. Smith, the man from Wellington, back after a long spell of injury, but a good runner. Major, try awarded. That's the third then.
Well constructed though. It was perfect scrum ball, absolutely stable. Luaki got himself out of the way, protected the ball, and then they brought one simple movement back in to hold the defence, and this is the result of that. Just support off the shoulder of the player really running onto the ball.
As Tueva from the right wing, who'd gone inside to finish off the move and get the third try.
With the pass given to him by Major, you'll see the clap there. Thank you, mate. Great distributor, Aaron Major. He's been a key to the All Black backline for many, many years. Underrated in many quarters.
Nick Evans with the successful conversion. Beautiful distribution, as you say, Murray, by Aaron Major there.
Well, he started his career playing at 10, so he plays 10 and 12, but he's really settled into this role. We call it a second 5'8" in New Zealand, so it's a second distributor really. Two facilitators at first and second. And I think you need them these days if you want to create space and that attack.
Deep kickoff once again, down to Andrew Hoare. Having a great time, Andrew, with one of his rare starts in the All Black jersey. And we have two hookers, would you believe? Antononova and Mialamo, who are on the bench today. So we can expect to see them in some rather strange positions, I think, maybe later.
Well, I'll give them all a run. Well, Andrew Hoare, I don't know if you've noticed that moustache he's got. It's shades of the 70s. It's an absolute shocker. I told him that before the game. Steve Hansen's been down to New Zealand. That's him in the middle there by the laptop, next to Graham Henry.
Yeah, Steve's been down to see his mother, who's been taken ill. Happily is back today. So that's good news for the family, I'm sure. Chris White wants the game to continue.
And then they win it. Portugal.
Correa towards the back. So they'll go down for the set scrum. Don't forget, coming up on ITV1 after this game, you can see Wales against Australia from the Millennium Stadium. That game kicking off at 2 o'clock. Then over on ITV4, the Irish take on Georgia in Bordeaux. That one begins at 7 o'clock. Don't forget to the highlight show, also on ITV4 tonight at midnight, featuring all today's game, plus the latest news. And on our website, itv.com/rugby, you can catch up also on all the news. Replacement is David Penalva, who has come onto the field for Portugal. A man born and bred in France, in fact, of Portuguese parents. New Zealand again bringing the blindside winger Tueva into it. Ali Williams with the power from the second row. First time we've seen a forward getting on the board then this afternoon.
Well, it's a classic pass, wasn't it? Putting the pass into the gap. So New Zealand players wanting to run at spaces, and it's up to the player on the inside to give that pass, to put the ball where the gap is. So you'll see it. It was brought back first of all